I want to show you a little bit about tell you a little bit about our super sharp blades, and I want to give you a little demonstration. Sawing is all about penetration, and what we have to have if we're sawing into, let's just say this is somewhere around a 10-inch wide block, but let's just say the log is long way this way, and I come in with a blade and I'm going to saw this log, and I'm sawing in this direction. These teeth have to penetrate the whole time they're going across. It's not like we're ratcheting in going across. They have to continually penetrate as they go across all the time. Now that penetration is about a 10 to 15 thousandths bite size, but penetration is what I want you to concentrate on. If a blade cannot penetrate, it cannot saw. So a blade that is sharp on the point with good angles can penetrate easier than a blade that don't have the good angles. Now what I'm going to show you here, I'm going to show you a demonstration. I've got two pieces of blades. They're both the same length. They got the same number of teeth, 7/8 tooth spacing. I have a standard 7/8 tooth spacing. It's been around for the past 15 or 20 years, used by all the major manufacturers. That tooth spacing and that tooth profile does not penetrate as good as super sharp. Now super sharp is something we developed in 2006, and we immediately got a patent pending on it. And this particular tooth will penetrate 40% easier and faster than the standard 7/8 tooth spacing. And nobody else makes the super sharp because of our patent pending, and this blade will cut 40% faster than any standard blade on the market, bar none. Now I want to show you what the difference is. I'm going to lay my piece of wood there. This is a piece of cypress, fairly soft, and I'm going to show you when I take this standard blade and I press it down into that wood, it just comes back loose. There's not, and what I'm demonstrating is penetration. I can push it and wiggle it even, and it comes off. There's no penetration. Now I'm going to take super sharp with a 7/8 tooth spacing, and I'm going to press it, and it picks the block up. It's that much more penetration that blade sticks in. Now and what I'm demonstrating is if you can penetrate, you can saw. And if you're penetrating, you are sawing. Then this blade will saw 40% faster. It'll stay sharp longer. It'll penetrate even when the tooth starts to get dull a little bit. It will still continue to penetrate. It will saw frozen wood faster than any blade you've ever seen. It will clear the dust out better than any blade you've ever seen. Now when I can penetrate deep, that means I can saw faster. If I'm sawing faster, my particle size is larger, and if my particle size is larger, then it's easier to stay in this gullet. We have a nice deep gullet in our super sharp blades. They're deeper than the average blade, and with that nice deep gullet, we're making more sawdust. We're carrying that sawdust out. So therefore, this blade will saw better in the winter, it saws better in the summer, and it saws hardwood better than any other blade. And the harder the species is, the better this blade shines out. Hickory, hard maple, those things, I'm not even worried about it. It will saw them. And it's all about the penetration. That's the important thing to know about the super sharp blade. It will saw to the least path of resistance, 40% faster than any other blade on the market. Now I want to demonstrate one more thing. It's the same demonstration, but in the pallet world where there's a lot of resawing, the 1/2-inch tooth spacing is the most common. And this blade, there are 10 teeth. The blades are the same length. There's 10 teeth of 1/2-inch tooth. Super sharp, we use a 5/8 tooth spacing. We've got a deeper gullet, but we only have 9 teeth, so there's less teeth to penetrate, but the penetration again is 40% easier. Most pallet people that are resawing, they're sawing hard species. Sometimes it's hard maple, sometimes it's hickory, white oak, post oak. Then they get some easy to cut poplar and things like that. The super sharp will cut it all, and it will cut it all 40% faster. Now if I take this 1/2-inch tooth spacing, press it in, it doesn't even attach itself. It won't even stand up. I can press it and wiggle it. It won't even stand up. I can take this super sharp blade and press it in. It'll pick it up. It'll stand on its own. That's the difference in the penetration. When a blade penetrates, it is sawing, and when it penetrates to the least path of resistance, it will saw straight and it will saw fast. It's the best blade on the market. We were blessed to be able to come up with that technology and share it with everybody and be able to provide those blades. It costs a little more to make the super sharp blade. Super sharp blade will cost you a little bit more, but it saves you more money in the long run because you're going to cut more product per hour, and labor costs you a lot more than your saw blades cost you. As a final note on the sharpening and band blades, everybody wants their band blades to cut good and cut fast. That's what we're all after, and that's what Cook Saw is after. We want to help you cut faster, cut more productive, in the end of the day, make more money. That's what we all want to do. That's why we cut wood. We do enjoy it. We enjoy cutting wood. Most people don't like sharpening blades. I kind of like sharpening blades because I enjoy making a tool that I know when I leave my shop, it's going to cut me some excellent wood all day long. And I enjoy that part of it also. I think you will too if you get into that. But on the super sharp blades, we have a wide variety of blades available in the super sharp. We have 5/8 2 spacing, 7/8 2 spacing, 1 inch 2 spacing. We have 1 inch wide, and by the way, our 1 inch wide is actually 1 1/8 inch wide. Our 1 1/4 is actually 1 3/8. Our 1 1/2 is 1 5/8, and our 2 inches is 2 1/8 inches wide. So we're giving an extra 1/8 of an inch to give you that extra beam strength, a little taller tooth to get the sawdust out. We have a variety of steels that we use. We have more than one kind of steel. And what I want to encourage you to do is talk to our sales staff. They can help you understand what you need for your application, and we can take care of the needs. And when you understand that we have a broad spectrum of what we can apply for your application. I wish I could say I have one blade and it solves everybody's problem, but that just wouldn't be true, and it just doesn't happen. But we do have at least a variety of blades. We can make your blades cut faster. Our staff is also qualified to help you understand how to make your mill saw more productive and faster, and that's something that would be very important to you. There's a lot of confusion out in the market today. People are talking about this hook angle does this, that hook angle does that. I encourage you to study some of the literature, listen to what our sales staff will tell you about that. There are more to it than just hook angles, and we cover all of those details in our technology, and we'll share those with you when you're buying our products. So I encourage you to give our sales staff a call. Let us help you with your blades. Let us help you saw more lumber. Let us help you make more profits.